Welcome back to the show. Our guest today is a man about town. I would say you've seen him.
Bon vivant.
Yeah. You've seen him on the Sony E3 coverage. You probably saw the PlayStation coverage. It was really amazing with Meredith Molinari.
Yes, he does a show on the new Comic-Con HQ channel called What's News. That's hilarious and fun, and we'll keep you up to date on all the geeky news.
He's also an award-winning podcaster with his podcast, We Have Concerns, with somebody else, some other guy. I don't know who.
It's Anthony Carboni!
Oh, hi, guys.
Yay.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. We've been trying to get you on the show forever, and
I know,
you've
but
been avoiding my calls.
I'm such a bon vivant, though.
It's true.
It's so hard to pin me down.
Well, you have that little 1960s suitcase that you carry with you all the time. It's just got all your worldly
That's my
possessions.
sample case full of brushes.
Great. Perfect.
Because when you do 3 internet shows, you also have to sell brushes to make a living.
That's
how
true.
that goes.
That's not untrue.
Probably on Snapchat.
What's News is awesome.
Thank you.
It's really fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's the thing that I've always dreamed of like a weekend update or a daily show for the things that I love.
Yeah, for nerds.
We really do. We want to be that sort of thing, like a Daily Show or a Last Week Tonight for fandom culture, you know, and for people who are really, because when you watch things on network TV or even on something like an E or a Sci-Fi, when they try to do a news show that's for fandom culture, you know, they can't get as kind of deep into it and as nerdy about it.
Doesn't it really feel kind of condescending a lot of the time?
Yes.
Because it's like you get notes from like network people who are like, this just feels like they have a stereotype in their head of old school like Revenge of the Nerds, and they are like, this doesn't sound like nerds. Like nerds are terrible, and like they're, you know, they live in their mom's basement and all this stuff, and then you end up with all these weird like tropes that people get really.
Or a lot of. Is anybody going to get this? And it's like, yes, millions of people are going to get this joke.
Everyone that's watching this will get
it.
it.
If you don't get it, trust me, it'll go over great.
So that's why it's kind of great to be doing this. We do it with Attack Media, so that's Kevin Pereira's production company. And all the way down, it's just people who know and love this stuff. And so that's been kind of the most exciting thing for me, is it's not something where I went in and I read a script and I was like, oh no, I'll do it because I want this to be good, but it's not going to be good. You know, this is a really great show, and we have a lot of fun doing it, even when Jeff comes by.
I've been on a couple of times.
I got a giant amount of what they classified as Griffin poop dropped on me.
Yep.
As one does.
He was our field reporter. He was our field reporter from Azeroth.
Yes.
Which was great.
That happens all the time in Azeroth, just FYI. I mean, I've been playing WoW for a long time, and I seem to recall a lot of Griffin poop.
And I also played Apocalypse, so I got painted blue.
Yep.
I feel like there's
had
a little
no
bit
personality.
Yes.
Great.
A little bit
That's
of
why we called
torturing
him
of
in.
me.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Too soon. Too soon.
So how can people watch What's News?
You can watch What's News. You go to comicconhq.com, and it is it's in beta right now. It's in an open beta until after Comic-Con, so you can watch all the stuff we've got on there for free. We've got our show 2 times a week. It's me and Trisha Hirschberger on What's News. Steve Zaragoza has a show every Wednesday called Mostly Harmless, which is kind of like a late-night talk show, but for the fandom.
I was also on that show.
He's also on that show. Adam Sessler has a show where he's kind of like the Charlie Rose of the nerd world, and now he actually gets to be the Charlie Rose of the nerd world now.
Cool.
It's kind of amazing. As well as when Comic-Con rolls around, we're going to be streaming the panels live, which is going to be the first time you've ever been able to do that. So
and
that's kind of exciting.
For so many years. Like people who've watched the show since the beginning know every year after Comic-Con, I'm like, why don't they do something like BlizzCon Virtual Ticket? Like they should just be able to program. I should be able to choose all my programming, watch all the stuff, and it's great. And man, I'm so excited you guys are actually doing that now.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. We're gonna have a live stage there as well, and I don't know too many details about that yet, but we'll be broadcasting live from Comic-Con, from SDCC. Really psyched, prepping my cosplay right now.
Yes, I've seen pictures of what he's doing for cosplay. Are you revealing? Or are you
no. I'm doing a full-on Civil War style Spider-Man. There's a group of people.
Oh, that's pretty exciting.
These guys in England, No Limit Designs, are actually making it. They're doing all kinds of like 3D printing onto fabric, and it's gonna look so dope. I'm so excited. Trish is gonna be Black Cat. We think Steve is going to be Doc Ock, but we're not sure. Yeah, I'm really excited.
He'd be a great Doc Ock.
I don't know, man. Like, it's really hard to put a costume together with only a month left for Comic-Con, especially when it's articulated robot arms.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see how well.
PVC pipes? Some PVC pipes?
That would be so hilarious.
add it in
I've got
post.
like a team of people in England 3D printing carbon onto my suit, and Steve's like, I made it out of soup cans. Now I'm a Doc Ock.
Just put some strings through some soup cans.
Just get a t-shirt that says Doc Ock on it, and
Yeah,
you're done.
I am Dr. Otto Octavius. Like, just like a little
Just
hi,
add
my
it in
name
post.
is.
Yeah.
Just add it in post.
Yeah.
That's the easy way. Just add it in post. Okay, so because I know Jeff won't bring it up because he's very humble.
is.
Let's talk about what we have
So
concerns.
It's just,
So
My most humble quality is humble.
how long?
he's known for his humbleness and his biceps. Two
that
things he's
order.
known
Those are
for.
both
In that
true.
order.
How long have you guys been doing We Have Concerns? It's been a while.
I will say we are about to hit our 300th episode.
I'm the
Yeah.
guest.
Oh, sorry. I don't know I don't know
You
anything.
ask and I answer.
Ask him.
That's the way this goes right
Good
now.
point.
That's
No,
the
we are.
exchange.
We're at like 295 right now.
297 just came out today.
No.
Yeah.
Surely not. But we do 3
tomorrow.
episodes a week.
Yeah.
So that means we've been doing it for a little over 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we
Flew
won
by.
a podcast award. I mean,
did.
Anthony, didn't you win a podcast award?
Yeah. Hey, tell us about that.
We did. I'm not here to besmirch the good name of the podcast awards. There was some confusion as to whether or not we won, and I'm not gonna get into
we
all
won.
that. But we won.
We won.
We won.
It is official.
Yeah.
It happened.
We paid a lot of people
In the
off.
entertainment category.
He sent so many checks for 25 cents.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I took all the revenue that you get from making a podcast from the government.
Yes.
Because when you make a podcast, you get that
Subsidies.
government podcast subsidy.
Yeah, of
They
course.
pay you in corn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so yeah, we won that. We got, when the year we started, 2014, we got an Apple Best New Podcast Award.
Nice.
We're on their new to podcasting list, and it's great. I think it's, particularly for people who watch this show, I think it will really appeal.
Well, it's
to
very
them, you know?
complimentary in terms of
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's about
interest.
science
It's about
and-
science
yeah.
and
A
sort
lot
of
of-
future stuff. You guys talk about, we have concerns about this thing or robotics or people living in virtual reality or whatever it is that you guys, riff about. It kind of complements sort of
Yeah,
what we
they're
do
nice
here.
companion pieces to one another because we've covered stuff on We Have Concerns that you guys have covered
Yeah.
like the same week here, but whereas you guys kind of go more into like the nuts and bolts of it, we're kind of just like robot spiders creep me out and here's why, and we kind of go like something that I was thinking about this week is an example of a good We Have Concerns story would be Big Dog. Boston Robotics, Big Dog. We all kind of looked at Big Dog and we were like, that's kind of silly and stupid and hilarious and you can kick it and it like comes back, but we're not afraid of it. And then last week they added a
Mini
head and
Spot.
neck onto
Yeah.
Mini Spot, and now it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It is, it's
Although watching it slip
moved
on
into
banana
a-
peels is pretty great.
Yeah.
Kinda
But that
nice.
they threw that at the end to humanize it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. They
It is
threw
to
it
make
on
Make
the
us feel
end.
better.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
it's fine. He's very harmless.
That won't kill us. It'll kill you.
Probably. You're
That's
right.
what
It's
I-
watching
His head
and
is
it's
very-
waiting.
To me, the head was very sharp, and that was the thing that worries me. I'm like, that head looks like it's gonna puncture my skin
It
It
through
didn't
my
need
chest.
to give it a mouth.
Yeah.
It looks like a sacrificial ram skull or something. Like you would see like in Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Like that's the scary thing. It's like dead or almost like Nightmare Before Christmas, like
Yeah.
stop motion.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
the
Yeah,
dog-
the
it's the dog from Nightmare
armatures.
Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah. That's
That's
what it is.
right.
Or it looks like what is underneath my dog's skin because I have 2 Italian greyhounds.
sometimes
they
I
just
look.
look exactly like that. So yeah, it's fine.
That's my peeler pantomime.
look right
Not
underneath.
good. You don't want to do that.
How long have you been doing hosting stuff? How long have you been doing this, and what made you get into it?
I guess since around 2008, 2009, I moved to New York to be an actor because that's what you do when you're in your 20s. Is you
Sure.
move to New York to be an actor, and then I kind of fell into the comedy scene there, and then hosting things there because Next New Networks was just getting started, and like a lot of My Damn Channel and a lot of these like video platforms were starting up, and I just kind of fell into it because a lot of friends were doing it. And I started with a show about indie games called Bite Jacker in 2009, and that sort of just springboarded the whole thing.
Do you still have any games?
I do.
Have you played Inside? We're going to talk about it later.
So here's the thing, man.
Oh, we're going to have an Inside discussion.
Here's
right
the
now.
thing: is I still don't have an Xbox One, and now
Now which one do you get?
Which
now
one?
that
Do you
Hank
wait?
Scorpio's coming,
I know.
Yeah.
what I'm gonna buy an Xbox One now to
And then
play
buy another one next year.
because this is the thing.
I know.
Inside is out. Below is coming before the end of
Ugh,
the year.
Below.
Like I still
Yeah.
haven't played through
Cuphead.
Sunset Overdrive, Cuphead. Like there's all this stuff that I want to play, But now I'm terrified of buying an Xbox One. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to buy it, and then 6-7 months from now, I'm going to buy another one.
But see, you do that with
decisions.
No, but
hoping for.
they're like, you do it with your phone, so why not just do it with your Xbox?
Well, because I haven't bought the initial Xbox yet, right? So yes, I do upgrade my phone like every year to 2 years, but I haven't. But if I know that the new phone is coming in 4 months, I don't buy that phone.
Of
I don't
course,
jump ship to an iPhone.
That's
Right.
true.
4 months before a new one comes out, or
That
buy
is
a
fair.
laptop 4 months before the new laptop. So it's like.
Just waiting.
But next week, I think it's out on PC. So I'll play
Yes.
it a week after everyone, and I've just kind of been like, la la la, I can't hear you all week about it.
Pretty. It's.
And below
I'm just gonna say it's
70%.
amazing. That's it. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I loved Limbo. I love those guys.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. So what's it?
I keep my elbow keeps creeping in. This is
good.
I'm just.
This is
He
how
just
it
wants to
always
be
is.
part of it. It's all good.
It's how
I'm
it
just, like,
always is
watching
when
it,
we
I'm like,
record.
Just
Eric-
come over
Anthony's
every
always
week.
in space.
I'm sitting like this and answering questions.
We're a cozy
I look like I
set.
just got let out of the shelter where I've been living for 15 years against my will. Just like, thank you, I'm glad to be here.
So glad to see the sunlight and fake set lights.
Yeah.
What's it like working with this guy?
Oh.
Well, it's the worst, and I think we can talk about that because we both have similar experiences, and we,
Both hate each other. It's like a real mutual hatred, but also respect there. I
No,
get it.
it's great. When we started, we have concerns. Jeff and I both did shows for Revision 3, and that's how we knew each other, is like we got to do videos together twice in the whole time that we both worked for Revision 3. So when I moved to LA, I was like, we should do something. And so we just recorded a podcast to see if we could stand each other, kind of.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't think of it that way.
well,
but
you're
we
like,
could
I'm
stand
just
to work
finding this
together,
out.
you know?
I'm
Like,
just finding this out.
how
we
is it
had
going to work?
chemistry.
Yeah.
You know.
If it was a good
He
show.
says stand to work with
I get
each
it.
other. I say, we were.
Because you know what it
coming up
is?
with
You know why I
ideas.
say that? You know why I say that? Because he comes off so like square-jawed and all-American and perfect
Very
on
Nathan
camera.
Drake. He does.
Yeah.
I know.
And so you're worried.
gross.
You're worried that he's going to be some kind of dick when you actually meet him, right? Because
And then
who
he's
could be
not.
this nice and
don't.
perfect?
I know.
I didn't want to invite
know.
him. Why did I argued vociferously?
But it turns out
Earlier
he
he
is.
says,
He is that nice
we've been
and
trying
perfect."
for months to get you on the show. And I'm like, Jeff hasn't been trying at all to get you on the show. I have been trying to get
Yeah,
you
Jeff
on
and I see each other multiple times during the week. Jeff's like, yeah, whatever. If we're in another room together, that's fine. But we do that. We do that a lot already.
It's true.
Oh, man.
But no,
that's
it's
amazing.
great. It's a lot of fun, and
It's
I
one
think
of my favorite things. Honestly, he makes me laugh every week, and it's always fun.
yeah, we kind of we picked doing it in a way that very much a lot of people don't do podcasts. So we do 15 minutes 3 times a week.
Yeah.
3 15-minute episodes, because it was kind of like, well, how are we going to work together, and what would we like to see in podcasts? Because you
Yeah.
already do 17 hours of podcasts a week, I think.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
lot.
not-
So
it's kinda
I'm
like-
at my limit by law.
Yeah.
But no, and that was actually Anthony's idea. He was very, very adamant about, like, let's make short shows that are easily digestible. If someone's on a commute, they can put it in and listen to the whole thing. They don't have to, have a 2-hour marathon of elbow in there.
Yeah. 2-hour marathon.
That's the other great thing about audio. You can't see them. I'm constantly elbowing Jeff.
Well, we're doing video now.
doing
I know
video
you guys
now, yeah.
just started doing video. So I'm gonna wrap things up.
Yeah.
This is almost too much, you guys. It's almost too much. I don't know how
We
you.
even
I
wore
don't know how you
matching
handle
shirts.
I know
We always
It's
do.
adorable.
We always
really
do.
adorable.
We do that walk they do at the end of the Breakfast Club when we walk together.
We just did that for
Wrap-
the E3 stuff.
Wrap it up. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take
Where
it.
can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Carboni. My YouTube is youtube.com/acarboni, and We Have Concerns is wehaveconcerns.com. And Comic-Con HQ, comic-con HQ.com. The dash is silent.
Oh.
I see. Well, make sure you check out What's News. It's really fun. And, of course, our other friend of the show, Trisha Hirschberger, is on it, too. And
Yes.
she's
Yes.
just a
She's
real
amazing.
delight. A true living embodiment of a ray of sunshine.
Yes.
And so thank you so much for coming on the show. We really
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
it. And we will be right back. So stick around. It's Tomorrow Daily.